talk about here are the fire extinguishers. These are residential units. I'll kind of borrow one of these here from you. And they're very light. They're 3.5 pounds. They're made for residential application. Before we get into that though, let me ask you this, Brendan. 20 years with the department, hundreds of kitchen fires, house fires. Of the residential fires you've been to, what percentage would you say actually have their homes properly equipped with proper extinguishers?
I'd love to give you an exact number, but I can't, but it's very few. Very few. Few times I've seen people in condos and apartments, they've gone out knowing that there's an extinguisher in the hallway or the corridor where they live. They've gone out to get them. They've had trouble getting the fire extinguisher. Now panic mode sets in. They don't know what to do. Now they got to call the fire department, but they're already running behind the 8 ball because they ran out to get something that they couldn't get. Or, in that being said, there's been times we've had incidents where some of the elderly or even some of the younger people have gone out and have struggled with the weight of the extinguisher that's in the hallway or outside their apartment or in the corridor of their condo complex, because it's a bigger, bulkier unit. It's usually a 20-pound unit or bigger. Then they got to break the glass, and that scares people. People have been cut on it. And then another thing we have, let me go back to this. When people do have residential fire extinguishers, a lot of times they're just not used to seeing it. Because it's something that they have, and they have the standard red with the label and everything, and it's great. It is great that you have it, but you tuck it away. It's gone in your closet, or it's out in your air handler's closet room, or it's under your sink, or it's somewhere. But now you have a fire, and it's like, oh my God, where's my extinguisher? Now you're thinking of the 8-9 places you've hid it over the years, and now you're scrambling. But if you're using us, Nextero, and you have our wall-mounted unit, and it's out, it's on display, you can rock out with your tank out, as we'll call it, in your house. We can make it match however you want, like any of your decorations or anything. You see it, so you're more conscious of it, so you're confident with it. You're comfortable. You see it, you know where it is. It's one less thing. It's almost like you're creating a muscle memory by looking at it in your kitchen every day. Something happens on the stovetop, you're going to go get your extinguisher. You know where it's at. It's something. Oh, I know where my extinguisher's at. If you have the fire avert, it's going to go off. It's going to kill the power to your oven. Therefore, you've eliminated the heat source. Gives you time. Get your extinguisher. Eliminate the fire, the problem. You've got all that mitigated. You can still call 911. Let the fire department know what's going on, and we'll come out and assist you the rest of the way. Sometimes people go out, they have a friend that's got an extinguisher, they know somebody who's got an extinguisher. Hey, I need an extinguisher. They get an extinguisher. Sometimes it's the wrong extinguisher for the job. I've seen it where people have they've had pressurized water cans in their house, and they've put that on grease fires. They're just for making the fire worse, Wrong type of extinguisher for the wrong type of fire. These are for everything in your house. This is pretty much going to be for everything. It's all in one.
Okay.